looking at the financial services in a holistic way, especially with digital as the focus. So what we're saying is that we want to create a financially delightful world. And now, the financial services or the fintech line of business for Comviva is one of the largest, if not the largest, in terms of contribution. And we've also evolved and tried to look at what's happening in the overall fintech area. And we're expecting that in the next 2 to 3 years, this line of business of fintech should contribute or firstly grow by around nearly 2.5 to 3 times and significantly contribute A, to the revenues, B, to the profitability for the organization. If I were to look at the Middle Eastern and the North African region, clearly there's been a spurt and traction that we're seeing for 2 reasons. One, again, a lot of telecom operators are focusing on providing for financial services as a big line of business. And 2, and that's where we really look at financial inclusion to start off with. But 2, both telecom operators and banks are also looking at providing for digital services for the evolved customer segments. And with the increase in smartphones and the access to data being available, Mobiquity as a product line has been in existence for a little over a decade and a half. And the way we've kind of moved and transformed as the market has transformed and evolved is something quite interesting. So much so that we don't call Mobiquity a product anymore, but a platform. Telecom operator has to address a diverse set of customers, let's say an underbanked customer as much as a customer who's fully evolved and has multiple banking accounts and cards. How do I ensure that each of the customer segment I'm able to fulfill the requirements? So on one hand, I'm enabling a basic account for an underbanked customer to transact. On the other hand, the ability for me to connect different payment instruments, be it a credit card, a debit card, or a bank account, along with a wallet where funding can be possible. With a single platform, how can telecom operators really provide for the diverse set of customers they would have? And I think that's clearly what's evolving out in the market. And that's where we believe the Mobiquity Pay solution will really get up to meet the requirements of the telecom customers, especially in Middle East and North Africa. We believe the Middle East and the GCC region is quite an interesting market because of the diverse customer segments. And the adoption of digital and fintech is clearly visible. And therefore, we are assuming and believing that it's going to hold a lot of potential for us with the way the products and solutions we have on offer. Fintechs and telecom operators are going to really be quite active. And we're looking at all of this customer set to provide for the diverse requirements that are going to evolve in this market.